Fucking cool that was going on. I think you were saying rappers and shit weren't actually coming through, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they were coming through, but like rap changed now. So
Okay.
It rap is now it's like it's the Mega Million, it's the superstars. When they would come, things were a little different. They weren't as accessible as they were in the earlier days because now they're big superstars, right? But I mean, there were still opening gigs. I don't remember doing a whole lot in the late '90s. I was really heavy in the club. I was playing 4 or 5 nights a week, many times. So like I was focused with that. So I was putting my energies there because I was in demand. I was playing out a lot. I was making great money. I was having a lot of fun. And then I'll tell you, I remember so clearly. I think it was like maybe 2000. So we've transferred into the 2000 now. So I'm basically all these years, I'm heavily in the club. I'm doing clubs regular. The long weekends, the New Year's, the summer times. It's like I'm in demand. I'll play at one club and then go play it at an after hour after type thing. So now by early 2000s, everything comes to a crashing halt. I'm playing on Crescent Street. Gunshots go off. Somebody gets hit. Police get involved, come in, whatever. Boom, right away. Club owners cancel the night. Like the club didn't get canceled, but they canceled the night that we were doing.
Right.
So it's like, damn, it's not a good look. And mind you, it was the club owners that let the people in that caused the altercation. But anyhow, so maybe a couple months down the line, I'm playing again. I'm still doing my thing. I played another club. There's another altercation. Unfortunately, some random people got hit by projectile in the room. All from that moment, that was Don Smooth was blacklisted. Don Smooth was the cause of the shooting. It's the song he played. The causes. I got blacklisted.
Hold up, that's like real. Nah, that's like
blacklisted.
Wow.
It wasn't spoken out like that, but there was a handful of people that owned most of the popular and the biggest clubs during that time, and it was a done deal for me. I was getting 0 bookings from playing 3-4 nights a week. Everything just stopped. Nobody was touching me.
That's unfortunate. I understand the layers and layers of what goes on behind the scenes. There's probably a lot of people who don't understand a damn thing about a damn thing putting it on you. I'm going to assume a bunch of folk that look more like me making a bunch of decisions without a gut of good decisions of what's going on.
Well, you see what it is it was like, oh, there was a shooting here. There was altercation here. This guy was there. I guess I was just in the wrong place too many times. Oh, we had another altercation here. Oh, who's the DJ? Oh, him again? Okay, we don't want to mess. We don't want him at our club. And that was the first time. And like I said, I was peaking. I was hitting. Like everything was going really nice for me at that point in time, and everything just crashed.
I know this is going to be a strange twist on that, but this is literally the case point that there is such a thing as bad press.
Yeah, yeah. Not all. They say that no such thing as bad publicity. It was not good publicity at all. But there's a happy ending to the story. But yeah,
love it. I mean,
there's a happy ending to the story. So we're looking around 2002, 2003. So I'm like literally like everything came to a halt for me. I'm not getting any bookings really. I'm being scorned on the hot clubs downtown. So it's like, what now? So I keep grinding away. Meanwhile, I'm a student at Concordia. So I'm like, I want to get into this communications program. And they told me, go out there, build a portfolio, go out there as an intern, get some work in a radio station. I went, started knocking at doors. People were like, oh, no, we don't want no intern. We're not looking for that. We're not interested in that. Blah, 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 blah. DJing at a club one night, and legendary Butcher T, that's somebody else, put him on your list. Butcher T was the first DJ to play urban music in Canada, not Montreal, in Canada. He's did that like in the early 80s here in Montreal. I'm playing at one of the few gigs that I still managed to get. And he's like, you know what? He's like, I'm going to introduce you to Duke Eatman at K103.
I know who that is. I'm at a point where I know who that is. But still, not everyone does.
Yeah.
Okay, the way I understand him is he's the guy that Don Smooth replaced and became. Like, you're the new Duke Eatman. I don't know how to say it right. That's how it's been described to me. It's like it was him, and then it was you.
Okay.
I don't know how true that is.
Let me give everyone the background story. First, K103, right? Located on Ganawage, on the reserves. Heo Kirby was the nighttime guy at the time. And the story that I've heard is at one point he came on and he ran a Wu-Tang album. And apparently, like, the numbers, the listeners went crazy. So he was like they kind of stumbled on the urban path. So they started doing more of it. And then Heo Kirby was the guy that created Street Sounds. So all of a sudden now, we're hearing urban music for the first time in Montreal. CKUT always had urban music in pockets. But for the first time, we're hearing urban music daily in Montreal. This was bigger than you can imagine during that era, during this time. K103 is playing urban music 4 nights a week for 6 hours.
Let's pretend that people can't imagine that. What's the landscape of music like at this time? Like, break it down what the radios is like and shit. I'm alive, so I'm aware, but like for the people that don't know.
Landscape of radio at this time, you gotta wait till Friday night, turn on CKUT to hear the weekend groove, and that's where you're gonna hear some hip hop. And that's for a 2-hour block. Then Saturday, you gotta program yourself. Okay, I want to hear some soca and reggae. I'm gonna go listen to Howard Stretch Carr on West Indian Rhythms. And then you had the Sound Supreme show, which was like one of the craziest hip hop shows in Montreal. That was LDG and Flight, and now currently it's Ken Dog and Mike Mission, which is called The Masses at Work. Basically, we had maybe 10 hours of urban music on radio. It was all at CKUT, and you had to be like, okay, I'm going to get my urban fix Friday night at 10 o'clock. I'm going to get this on Saturday at 7 o'clock. That's how it was. You could never just get in your car, turn on the radio station, and leave it and be getting urban music. It was in pockets. And amen for CKUT, man, for always doing it.
Big respect. And I think a lot of people need to know how important this is. And just to shout it out, as Preach puts it in the chat, Heo Kirby is then followed by Duke Eatman, is then followed by Don Smith. So, that's how people are putting it out to me. That's why I said it like that earlier. But I do want to continue going on with this because I learned a lot about kind of a parallel, because I'm kind of talking to a bunch of New York City guys and doing the same kind of thing. And a lot of people are telling me about Stretch and Bobbito.
Right.
Their experiences going with mixtapes with Stretch and Bobbito, and literally it's kind of a parallel. Like, your role in the city is kind of the role that Stretch and Bobbito and them played in their city.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Duke Eatman and them. I don't fully know out all of them, and I'm still learning on the fly, but when you hear a rapper from Montreal and a rapper from New York tell it, it's the same fucking story. And your role in that is huge. I just hope you know that.